All right, everybody. Welcome back to the Fiverr Talks YouTube channel. Are you new? Is this your first time here? Well, if it is, make sure you subscribe. Check out everything else that we've posted. We do lots of videos, new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday to help sellers and buyers use the Fiverr platform to the best of their ability. As always, my name is Joel. I'm a top-rated seller on Fiverr. I've been selling full-time since 2013. I've been blessed enough to become one of Fiverr's top earners. And today, this video is going to be a little bit shorter because I want to talk about something that is extremely important, that has proven itself to be one of the most important things for my business as it's grown over the years, and something that I believe most new sellers, people new to the platform, overlook completely. And that is the power of repeat buyers. After I've been selling 7 or 8 years on the platform, I can tell you that there is not a day that doesn't go by that I don't have a purchase come in from somebody who's already purchased something from me. I've got people who have been buying services from me for years, 4, 5, 6 years now. In the early days, I had people who would use me for things weekly. We did regular series events, but all these things helped me realize that repeat buyers are the secret sauce to success on a platform like Fiverr. And the way that you get a repeat buyer is by being so reliable, having your quality set to such a high level that they know every time they click buy, they're going to get the best possible product from you, that you're going to deliver it on time, that you're going to deliver it on budget. There's not going to be any problems. They know what they can expect, and they become comfortable with you. And oftentimes, it only takes one sale, one transaction for that trust to be born or birthed or forged. Yeah, let's use forged. Forged in the fire of e-commerce and sales. The trust between buyer and seller that leads to repeat business. That's what we're talking about today, repeat buyers. And the question is, how do you set up a business to favor repeat buyers so that it will become something that is far more common in your business? It will help you develop some consistency in your income. It'll help you to develop not only higher levels of income, but the ability to both upsell and cross-sell people on different services. You know, that's something that happens to me all the time, is that someone will hire me for one service and then realize that I offer others. So that's the first thing I want to talk about, is that when you work with someone, make sure somewhere towards the end of the process, you invite them to not only come back, but you invite them into your business shop as a whole and say, hey, maybe you design a logo for them. You say, hey, did you know that I also do social media headers? Like, do you need a great header designed for your Facebook page, maybe your LinkedIn page or your YouTube page? That's excellent. Cross-sell them. Let them know that you do other things other than what you do. In fact, that's a great way to build a new gig. If you have one gig and you're trying to build another one, I do this all the time. Leave people links to your other work. Say, hey, I know I did this work for you this time, but are you at all interested in this? Because sometimes there's a real market for that. And that's a way to get people to not only come back, but to purchase again instantly or very soon. Say, well, I also need that. I didn't know that you did that. I only came here for this service, but now I see that you offer so much more. So make sure that as a part of your wrap-up process with a client or a buyer, make sure that you're not only offering them your other services, but you're saying, hey, come back and I'll take care of you. Maybe, this is one thing I wrote down, maybe you want to offer a discount for the second time that someone comes back. Because statistically speaking, when someone comes back and buys from you a second time, the likelihood that they'll come back and buy from you a third time doubles after they buy the second time. It's the same way with visiting a local restaurant. You know, that first time, I think the possible, this is all speculation. I read this in a book once, but it's something like the first time you go to a restaurant, the likelihood you'll come back is like 30%. If you visit again, the likelihood that you come back is like 60%. If you visit again, the likelihood you come back is like 75 or 80%. So if restaurants get you through 3 visits, then they know more than likely we've developed a regular customer here. And that's what you want to do with your services. You want to make sure you offer them an incentive to come back and come back soon, or think of you the next time that they need your service. So it might not be a bad idea to offer them a little discount. Now, you know, if you watch the channel, I'm not big into discounts. I don't think people should discount their services. I think you should set your rates at a great place. People should be happy with that, and you should work with the people that are happy with that. But knowing that if you can give someone a 5% discount on your services the next time they order, and that might help them become a repeat customer or a regular customer for you, it's going to be worth it in the long run. So think about that. Think about offering an incentive or maybe a faster turnaround time. It doesn't have to be a discount. You could say, hey, if you come back, if you order this again, since you're a repeat customer, I won't do it in 14 days. I'll do it in 7 days. And I won't charge you any extra to do it extra quick. And that's something that is really important. The other thing that you want to do is not just make sure that your customers come back, because a repeat customer is nice, but a repeat customer that helps to spread the message of your brand or your services is even better. So make sure that you not only make those customers repeat, but you make them replicate. Replicate customers by asking them to refer your services to other people that they know. Because here's the thing about business owners. Business owners that would hire you to do something for their business know other business owners who need the exact same thing. That happens all the time. I'm always asking, hey, do you know anybody you can share my services with, share the end product with that might benefit from my services? Referrals make my world go round. And people realize that freelance creatives rely on referrals to get the word out and to grow their business. You need to be asking your buyers for that so that not only do they come back, but say, hey, if you send your friends to me, I'll take care of them. Tell your friends I'll give them a small discount too, whatever it is, but ask them to refer you to other people who might need the exact same services, and it allows you to grow your client base. You know, the hardest thing in the world to do is to go out and acquire a new client. It is much easier to get an existing client to buy again, or to get an existing client to share your services with another potential customer for you. It not only saves you in acquisition costs, but it just makes life a lot easier. It's not as hard as making a solid, no connection grab on a potential customer or an acquisition on a potential customer. It's just not as hard when a trusted friend says, hey, I hired this guy to do this, or I hired this gal to do this, and they did a great job. If you need a logo, if you need a voiceover, if you need whatever it is, a video, you should hire them for it. That just carries a ton of weight. So I hope these tips are helpful for you, all these little things. If I had known all of these things when I started my career on Fiverr, when I started my business, I would have paid a lot more attention to how I could get people to come back and buy a second time so that they would come back a third time. And these days, even though I would say at least 40% of my business every single month is from a repeat client base, at least, I think it could be even better. And it could have been better earlier in the career because I didn't know that was important back then. I didn't know enough about customer acquisition and how long it took to gain the trust of a person. And I didn't know how much easier it was to ask for that referral or for that return purchase or to give them a good reason to come back. So make sure that you're doing those things so that when you're out there selling and you close a project and you have that gold nugget, that great review, the perfect bow on the end of it, that's not the end. That you can say, hey, if you come back, I'll take care of you, or can you share my services with anybody else? So anyway, thanks for watching. Be sure to come back for our next video, and until then, keep doing, because the future favors the doers.